Welcome to the Drama Queen Perspective, a podcast designed to empower, inspire, educate, and entertain. Drama Queen is a philanthropist, educator, business owner, poet, and performer. So you know you will be entertained. Find out what's trending. Get a thumbs up or thumbs down on the hottest restaurants, places, and things. And find out ways to help your business grow. And much, much more. Without further ado, here is your host, Drama Queen.
What's up? It's your girl Drama Queen coming to you with another episode for the podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about Graves disease and how celiac disease and Graves disease or thyroid disease kind of go hand in hand. Not going to talk so much specifically about my journey and my numbers, but just for those that are unsure exactly what Graves disease is, what Hashimoto's is, which one is hyperthyroidism, which one is hypothyroidism. I want to just kind of let this be informational for you. So, according to Beyond Celiac, thyroid disease is a dysfunction of the thyroid gland. Now, your thyroid gland is a small butterfly-shaped gland that is at the base of your neck. There are about 20 million Americans that have some form of thyroid disease. It can affect people of all ages and races. However, women are 5 to 8 times more likely than men to have thyroid problems. Now, I will say this. Since being diagnosed with thyroid disease, I have met and spoken to, I believe, 2 or 3 men that suffer with it. And it's really interesting because one of the young men I met, we were on set for a movie, and he was a ex-college football player. And he told me that he had developed thyroid issues due to all of the concussions that he got while playing football. I thought that was very, very interesting. So with the thyroid disease, you can either have hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is what I originally was diagnosed with. Hyperthyroidism means that your thyroid produces an excess of hormones. Now that my thyroid has been removed, I'm transitioning to hypothyroidism, which means that my thyroid gland does not produce enough hormones. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. So again, hypothyroidism, another name for that, or the scientific name, is Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And so that is also known as hypothyroidism. So with hypothyroidism, the body uses energy slower than it should. So usually people that suffer with hypothyroidism, like my mother, they may experience tiredness, forgetfulness, depression, weight gain, dry and coarse skin and hair, a hoarse voice, and a development of a goiter. And a goiter is simply an enlargement that is on the thyroid gland. With hyperthyroidism, which is something that is associated with Graves disease, this is something that Wendy Williams suffers from. And even though I know she has a lot of other issues, going through Graves disease now, I understand it is not something that weak people go through. Anybody that has thyroid issues, they are one strong individual. So with hyperthyroidism, the body uses energy faster than it should. So with people that suffer with hyperthyroidism, They may experience irritability, nervousness, muscle weakness, muscle tremors, lighter menstrual periods for the women, weight loss, sleep problems, vision problems. They may also develop thyroid eye disease and heat sensitivity. So again, another name for hyperthyroidism is Graves disease. So your body uses energy faster than it should. That is what I was originally diagnosed with. But after having my thyroid removed, I now have transitioned or am transitioning to hypothyroidism, which is also known as Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And that is when the body uses energy slower than it should. So let's quickly talk about the connection between celiac disease and thyroid disease. And so I suffer from celiac disease and have since approximately 2009. So a significant number of patients with thyroid disease also have celiac disease. Says the prevalence of autoimmune thyroid disease in patients with celiac disease is 4 times greater than that in the general population. And this may be due to the common genetic predisposition. Symptoms of undiagnosed celiac disease may be different in patients who also have thyroid disease. Recent studies show that it may be beneficial to screen those with thyroid disease for celiac disease as well. And it's interesting because a lot of people that don't have celiac disease, that have thyroid issues, are told to go on a gluten-free diet. Now, that is from my personal research conversations. The information from my research says that research does not support the use of gluten-free diets in the routine treatment of thyroid disease. So in the routine treatment, you're going to still, if you have thyroid disease, you're going to need medicine, whether it's for hyper or hypo. But the gluten-free diet can definitely help you in your healing process. So it says, while it's not clear whether a gluten-free diet can help in the treatment of thyroid disease alone, it is important to remain on a strict gluten-free diet if you have also been diagnosed with celiac disease. And this is where, when I was locked up in Etowah County Detention Center and had the risk and knew that there were times that I had to have that cross-contamination to get some resemblance of nutrients, it brought on that thyroid disease a little bit earlier. So hopefully this gives you, I wanted to do just a really short video or podcast about what exactly is Graves' disease, hyperthyroidism versus hypothyroidism, and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So hopefully you have a little bit better understanding. Make sure you subscribe, share, and like the video. All right, Drama Queen is out. And until next time, have a blessed one.
Thanks for listening to the Drama Queen Perspective. Be sure to like and subscribe this podcast and share with the drama queens in your life. Until next time, this has been the Drama Queen Perspective.